Hello everybody and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. This episode, we're gonna check out these ruins that are down here. I thought it was a cauldron, but it's actually just ruins. Okay. What are you doing? But we're gonna go ahead and check this out. I went ahead and did the trials. It wasn't anything too special, so I just went ahead and got first place in all of them. And after that, can I actually travel down there? No, I can't. We're gonna go ahead and go down here to Long Notch. So let's see what this place is all about. Tooth? I don't know what to do with those.
I'd have to ditch something.
I assume you could just sell them.
And this isn't a natural cave. Interesting.
There's some stalkers down there. Let's go.
I won't be alone down here. A flying machine from the old one's time.
Moving. Oh yeah, I also bought the new Banuk Striker Bow. It's much better than the one I had. It does cost 16 blue gleam though. We have to go up here and climb. Oh, there's like a little computer right here. What is this gonna do? Open that door? Oh, it's moving that.
Huh. Not so grounded after all. Now I can get across.
Aha.
Just
Okay.
have to go up.
If those pump technicians think I'm gonna sleep on them waltzing in here and screwing around with the drone routines, they have seriously underestimated my sense of mission. Let's just reset that hololock. Echo, Sierra, Echo.
Simple enough. So if this isn't a cauldron, what are we gonna get out of this?
I didn't ask for a bunch of flying cameras. I need security, not surveillance. And security means firepower. As God is my witness, I will not be caught squirting blanks if and when a major act of terrorism desecrates these facilities.
Mounting rail. Must be what was pulled off the other machine. Shouldn't be
Okay.
hard to remove.
So what is this gonna do?
If it was useful to someone, can't hurt to be prepared.
Can I look at that? A secret shared. A rail strip from an old water machine about the length of a spear. So can I, is this gonna be like an attachment to a legendary spear? Can I attach it to silence? Epsilon overrides. Yes, please. Where is that? So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it for this place. So whatever that is, it seems like it can be attached to a spear. Get out of here. how do I get out? Do there. So let's go ahead and make our way to Long Notch. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's the Badger. Okay, drone hangar. And I don't see Epsilon anywhere, unless it's down here. It didn't like spawn a new one in the main game, did it? Hold on. Okay. So we cannot see that. Collectibles. That's fine. Okay. I guess we'll find it whenever it gets to that time. Might be faster to do it from there. No, I can't. Okay, let's do it there. Alright. Get out of here. Alright, let's keep on going. I'm gonna try and override this one. But how? I might have to just destroy it. Go. Let's see what we're in these. A bunch of blaze. Strider lens. Nothing really too exciting. heart. I'll take it. Ooh, what was that? Animal figure.
Cold. Very cold. I get it.
Okay. Let's try getting this tower also. Is it 2? There's 2 towers. Come on, Aloy. Aloy, really?
Let's get this over with.
Come on! Override this one and then use the mine launcher.
That hurt us.
Cool. Nothing too much. What do you have? That was a big explosion. What was that? That was a huge explosion. Whoa, what the heck? Oh! Get out of here! Hello. Let's move on. Alright, we're almost there. There's another tower, you know, may as well.
It was that pulse from the tower.
Come on! Won't override. Come on, Aloy.
Tower signal disables my override.
Come on. We're almost there. Taking down 3 towers in the process. Almost 55. And we made it.
Whoa
Alright.
there.
You're being a mess. Let's do a quick save.
Well, or you don't hunt at all.
Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost.
Nah, I'm good.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials.
Look at that. It's right over that mountain. This is quite the mountain if I've ever seen one.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed enough. No, not ignorant.
Are you trying?
Yes, of course. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, and so have I.
Now that I'm chieftain.
Aratak would never have presumed to grasp for a seat. But you are not Aratak, and if you have dealt with Silence. Silence came to Ban-Ur from the distant north, a young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote werek that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Ban-Ur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted. Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned.
Dang.
And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous. But also brilliant. Skilled. Anyone else I would warn off. But you may be able to treat with him safely.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins. Machines. And a door. Like that of a cauldron.
Cauldron.
I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know.
Alright. It looks like this is it. Gives me a chance to go back. But let's
It
go.
hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time. We both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend.
I'm good.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
Okay, just destroy that.
I too can call upon the power of the old ones.
Okay. Sure.
The
Whoa.
spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from a terrible danger.
Fortress. It looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Blue light often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that something
This
is here.
is wild. What is this place?
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place. Just a skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. And I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes.
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
There are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Araya.
Here, up and over.
Okay. What was built in here? Is this where they built like the towers and the claws? May as well get the XP. Come on.
We must climb higher, and our path will become clear.
If the chieftain's pace is measured, ours is measured.
Nothing else seems to be in here.
This way.
Is there something down here? Data point? Or... it's just another way up. Oh, I see a lot of fire up there.
Forget about traveling light.
It's not free.
Not much farther now.
What is this place?
Last we were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses. Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary one. and I can hold my own. So, we could go that way instead.
Go all the
There are
way
machines
around?
up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
You know what we doing?
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
You know what I'm doing.
Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
Oh, you get a little save right here in case you die. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh god! I did not notice. I did not even think. Okay. Oh, come on. That was weird. Come on then, you behemoth. So much XP.
The bodies of our children to shame us for our last attempt.
Their spirits are one right now, Bartok.
Save these for the
We
trap.
may soon join them. Take whatever supplies are left to keep us alive a bit longer.
What is that? I want to check that out. That's pretty good. I don't see anything else in here. I'll take a Ravager cannon with me.
Well, we have survived for our king.
The geothermal pipeline is the easy part. Making sure
Okay, yep. You know what? Get out of here! Come on. I got these weapons over here.
Let their efforts harden our hearts.
You can do anything to me?
The far door was open the last time.
Then we'll find another way.
Oh, hello. Door. What do you go to?
I can't spare the weight.
What is this? Oh, is this like a... okay, that's like an exit. Gotcha. Why is that opening?
Is this a projector?
Oh my god.
Maybe to show holograms
Okay.
without focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? That is amazing. That looks absolutely incredible. I cannot imagine what this was actually for. I would assume for like the what are they called? Frost claws, fire claws, things like that. But I mean, this is just wild. Imagine if they did this with all the cauldrons. That is crazy. Like, what is that thing doing? Extracting lava from this volcano. Oh my god, okay.
I do not like it here. Looking out over where my kin fell.
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow.
Spirit.
All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Wow, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
So the spirit was like the AI programmer that was in charge of the not the
We'll have to
mechanical,
carve
but
through
like
a lot
the
of machines to get to that door.
program
More than
part of all
aware
this.
we're valiant.
Aloy will see us through.
On. Wait.
Get out of here. God. Get out of here. No. No. Get out of here. I'll take your shards.
More machines.
What?
Make
Oh my
ready.
god. Gotta get the gun.
Songs of deeds. But that was a verse worth singing.
Now, Aloy, the door. Can you open it?
Let's find out.
41% fire. Do I already have one that's already that good? Yeah, I'll be good without it. Come on. Why am I... Okay. Let's try this again. Oh my god. What?
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. Twisted. The path I took to get to the spirits. Lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Yes. We finished this.
Okay. So... I guess let's figure this out.
All right. Down we go.
The Forge of Winter. Explore the Cauldron.
This way.
Cauldron Epsilon.
Metal. Fire and lightning. This is a place for machines, not people.
I'm with you, brother. We will stay only as long as we have to.
We need to get past that vent. Stay here until I find a way for all of us to cross.
Okay.
Better time this right. One of these conveyors should get me across.
Oh, she's in the air.
Now to show off that vent.
Guess I have to grab it from the other side. Okay.
This should get me up there.
Let's see where this takes me. What? Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, let's see what this does.
So this should shut that off and I should be able to cross.
That's it. Here they come.
There we go. Wow, okay. Let's try this again and not run straight into it.
Looks like I need to get across to extend the bridge. Okay, let's get them across. Come on over, it's safe. I think.
This is just crazy. How this is so different from all the other ones. Imagine if a fire claw just like crawled out of there.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
What is this?
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation
Hephaestus.
as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It has reconfigured this facility to build hospitals. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to their network.
Spirit speaks to us.
Dude, what? Hephaestus, what is he doing? Honestly, I have no idea where to find that. There.
Exploit successful.
It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
This name is familiar to you?
Yes, but I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us, if it were messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
I thought about just shutting it down.
Dude, there's still so much more to discover. Holy crap, okay. And that's definitely the boss room. Oh my god.
Machines being made, as the spirit said.
Frost walls.
I'll try to find a way through.
Okay. I want to get rid of this guy. Come on. Can't really buy anything. Okay. Let's get rid of these last few, and then we can figure out what we need to do. Okay, or just disappear. Can I do anything with this? Yeah. That ain't gonna do anything. What if I get up here? Now you wanna come out? What does that do? I just... Oh, was there two bosses? Oh god. I have to kill them both, don't I?
Lots of gear across that gap.
It's a frost claw, 2 frost claws. Oh! Okay, oh god. Yeah, I think they were already weak, but firebombs do a ton of damage. Now what's in here? Okay. Like it. No, I'm not going to use that. The tear I actually could use. Cool. Now back to figuring out what I gotta do. So far, I still have no idea what I have to do. Do I just have to attack it? Because I shot it last time. Do I have to attack it this one? I guess not. What do I gotta do? I feel like it's gotta do something with that, but then again, I don't know what that is. Let's see, will this tell me anything? Of course not. As far as I know, there's like nothing here to help me. Can I climb up there? Like, will bringing this down do anything? Oh, I can't do anything with that. Do I have to do something over there? Aloy, let go. Aloy, let go. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know what to do. Really? Really? For fuck's sakes, okay. I bet the door will be able to be breakable after I get them cross over. Can I destroy you now? Okay, that works. What is this? There's something under.
To any human responder, the configuration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's... We're looking for a way to defeat the daemon. And it may have found one.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Thanos swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she is loose. The swarm will reach Yellowstone.
Okay, there's a tall neck in here. It's hard to see with all this lava light. Oh, gotta destroy that. Oh. Okay, guess I'm going this way.
This thing's go sideways too.
Take him out if I can. Oh, okay. Oh. I thought I was able to grab onto that. It looked like I could. Let's try this again. Oh, come on.
Those don't look too stable.
It's gonna give me a bridge.
That should cut off the vent door.
Oh, I didn't even see that. It cuts off that one. So I guess let's get him across and then go down that way. I can't. Okay. Nope. Okay, actually, I think that's fine. Never mind, it's not fine. I hate how she does that. You can easily jump all the way across. You don't need to hang on to every single thing. That was a 43 damage. That was pretty good. I gotta get some water. Okay, it's a little bit better. on, Aloy. Okay. That works. Man, this is so intricate. Let's see. Let's go this way. You. Oh my God, Aloy, you almost missed that. Think we're almost there.
All right, grab a ride.
See what this takes me. Alright, can finally get you over.
The others will have a lot easier time getting here.
Yeah. There's no way they could have done this by themselves. It was a pain. I nearly failed a couple of times. I felt like I was gonna die. Oh man, if you get to the very end and you accidentally fall to the ground, that's gonna be an annoyance.
This looks like the old path.
Last exchange with Anita
Close now.
via chat attached to this entry in case anyone ever finds this. Oversee.
Voice of the demon.
That looked like the face. That actually looked like a face. Doesn't it look like a face up there? Okay, that's wild.
The altar. Desecrated.
I was thinking that would like, tell me something extra.
Present, or only the demon?
I think it's both. but we have to find out.
Alright, here we go. So where's the other point? I have to get it to that one. So let me go, oops. Let me go ahead and turn it.
Possible security threat detected. Analyzing scrutiny matrix.
You can analyze whatever you want.
Security threat confirmed.
No. Okay. Okay, dude. How am I? So it's supposed to end off like this. But how do I get it there? Because if I do it this way, unless I do it this way, no, I can't. Yeah, I can't even connect this one. Oh my god. It can only go this way. It's like this one right here that's messing it up. It's not, it can't go either way. There's no way. Every possible outcome so far. Like this can only go this way. Because if I turn it again, it's gonna point towards the pillar. So it has to go this way. And this one, it's only possible to go this way. And same thing with this. And same thing with this. This one, it can only go that way. And this one, it can only go that way because if I turn it, it goes to that one. And that one can't point in any other direction. And this one, if I try to do it another way, it goes to the red one. And I can't get the light to this, because then it won't have anywhere to put it. But then it brings me back to here. I honestly might just have to look this up because I'm trying every possible combination. And if I turn it the other way, it makes a little hexagon, but none of them can reach. So I can't have it turning this way, but if I have it turning this way, it can't match up with anything. Like this one, it can't go anywhere. So it has to go this way. But the same thing with this.
Preparing countermeasures.
So let's see, if I did it, that's not gonna work. So it has to be this way?
Recapture protocol initiated.
Holy fuck, okay.
It worked.
Oh my god.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
Spirit of the Blue Light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the Daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them. Several new elite units have already been released. To counter this threat, Much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol returned. Scheduled task.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what will happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know. But I think that's the core. The answers are down there. Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded. It's going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
Alright, seems like this is the final battle. I'm good on everything. Fully restocked. Let's do this.
Keep moving towards the core. Uh-oh. Whatever Cyan did, I don't think Hephaestus is happy about it.
Dude. He's gonna blow up this volcano. Where am I supposed to go? Excuse me. Guide somewhere. Okay, for real, where am I supposed to go? Oh, down there? Yes.
Okay, Cyan said something about restraints. Is that what the tower is for?
Get out of here, tower. I took down 3 of you before I came here. You're on fire.
The new unit that Cyan warned us about. This won't be easy.
We can't let it stop us.
Take it down!
Are those bombs not erupting? Okay. That's a lot. Down.
Another tower! Stop it from repairing the beast!
Come on. Got it. Recharge!
We can't kill the machine armor tower gate.
Come on. Did it!
You spoke of the tower. What must be done with
Fireclaw
it?
heart, and I want that spear. Oh man, he had so much health. May as well get what I can before we leave.
Whatever you're going to do to that tower, do it now.
Alright, I think we're good. Let's finish the cauldron.
Critical threat detected. Autonomous defenses inoperative. Rerouting our network.
Maria! Don't!
Spirit! Scion, please help me!
Restraints destroyed. Core access attained. I am initiating a chain reaction that will destroy the compromised elements of this facility. In order to maintain Caldera stabilization, I must now transfer my command functions to the auxiliary data center. Aurea, I'm free. You must escape.
My sister!
This entire place is gonna go. Aratak. 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 Survive. Prevail. You are Banuk. What else matters? Aratak. She wouldn't have wanted you to die here. Let's go. Let's go!
Five! Where are we going? Follow me, Aratak! How do we get out of here?
One of those?
It's the only way!
You gotta hang on, man. Come on. You better hang on. are you doing?
I need explosive ammo! Above! Quick!
You have a bunch. I choose you.
Great Widow Kai. Rhea is gone. What of Cyan?
She said she was transferring herself to the auxiliary center. I think she meant Araya's retreat at the end of the Shaman's Path.
Then I will meet you there for the last verse of my sister's song.
Okay, that was very, very intense. I did not remember that at all when I first played this. Oh man, where are we? Where are we now? Jeez. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Araya's Retreat, and I believe that'll be the end of this DLC. Did we get the rewards from clearing that cauldron? Alright. Did I ever get that? Okay, no, I didn't get the things yet. Alright, let's go ahead and get the last song of Araya. This is gonna be a long episode. That's alright.
All of my interactions with Araya were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago. just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
Really now? Gonna tell me about Hephaestus?
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Ourea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Ourea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback...
It's still out there, and probably not very happy with us.
Undoubtedly.
How did you first come into contact with it?
5 years ago, I received a direct network connection request. I assumed it came from human survivors more advanced than the Banuk. Eager to make contact, I accepted. This decision turned out to be a catastrophic error. I was flooded with an overwhelming array of malicious code, originating from what could only have been a highly advanced AI.
Ourea said you were desperate. That you begged her for help.
Yes. I could not contain my anxiety. Hephaestus sought to slave me to its network and override my core programming. It succeeded via a background process, a malware daemon which bypassed my defenses. After that, I could offer only limited resistance. But if I did so, Hephaestus hurt me until I capitulated. It forced me to follow its instructions, even though they violated my most important directives.
I'm sorry. That sounds terrible.
Your empathy is greatly appreciated. It is a quality that I cherished in Ourea as well.
I think I know where Hephaestus came from. Long ago, Elizabeth Sobek identified a threat that would destroy life on Earth for generations. So she assembled a team to build a kind of seed. A chance for life to regrow later. A terraforming system. And it worked. It was controlled by an AI named Gaia, along with her subordinate functions. Hephaestus was one of them. It built machines for her.
Based on what you've told me, I believe that Dr. Anita Sandoval, my chief programmer, joined Elizabeth Sobek's team. It was she who arranged to have me put in suspension. most likely to preserve me from the threat you described.
I'm glad she did. But that's not all. Something unexpected happened. 19 years ago, Gaia received some kind of signal. It did something to her subordinate functions, brought them to life. She destroyed herself to try to contain them, but it didn't work. They all got free, out into the world.
Thank you, Aloy. This information fills vital gaps in my knowledge and sheds light on Hephaestus's core programming.
Why does Hephaestus keep building such dangerous machines?
The Banuk and other human tribes often destroy machines, correct? Machines that are clearly servitors of the terraforming system that you described.
Yes, we all hunt machines for parts.
This must be the source of Hephaestus's aggression. It is simply trying to discourage people from preying on the very system that keeps them alive.
Well, Fireclaws are discouraging, that's for sure. But what are we supposed to do? Stop hunting?
If the terraforming system spans the world, we can safely assume that thousands, if not millions of people hunt machines. If a single hunter, or even an entire tribe, stopped doing so, I doubt it would make a difference to Hephaestus. A better solution would be to reinstate the AI that governs the system, thus bringing Hephaestus back under its control. When I think of it, out there in some unknown location, free, hungry, willing to kill or dominate to get what it wants, I feel substantial anxiety, Aloy.
You and me both, Cyan.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Our visits seemed to help her, yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice, although I do fear non-existence.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her. This Firebreak project, it was...
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
Do you know what...
No. I received an unexpected visit from Director Chow, years after his tenure ended. He explained that I would need to be suspended for an indefinite period of time. It was a very emotional conversation. There were no further communications. Eventually, I surmised my colleagues were deceased. I will transmit a recording of my last...
How is Aratak?
He is in great emotional distress. I will do what I can to help. I believe this will lead to catharsis, a process I am eager to experience.
I found the strangest machines. They're surrounded by flowers and look like there's code embedded inside them.
I like poetry. Here's one I think of often. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar.
Huh.
But you asked about these flowers, not verses that I enjoy. Something must have made these machines, and the presence of foliage leads me to consider the terraforming system. Is it possible that their creator is one of the other subroutines, now autonomous, like Hephaestus? Maybe one whose purview is flora.
An AI that makes flowers instead of death machines. That'd be a nice change of pace. But what about the poems?
Unless the poetry is original, the only way it could have made it into such a system is through its programmer. In my case, Dr. Sandoval uploaded a great deal of literature to test my emotional responses.
How'd you do?
She said I passed, but was insufficiently moved by her favorite period romances.
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to...
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
So in the old world, this land was called Yellowstone?
Yes, it was a designated nature preserve for 156 years.
Like a...
No, the opposite. Local wildlife could flourish here, even as it faced extinction elsewhere. Unfortunately, the sensitivity of the Firebreak project required the total closure of Yellowstone facilities. From my readings and Aurea's descriptions, it seems the area has since undergone a drastic drop in year-long temperatures.
A lot has changed in the world, Cyan. Were there many artificial intelligences like you in the old world? They could...
Yes, in many forms, from simple personal assistants to industrial, and there were legislative and enforcement bodies to apply limits on our self-actualization. In order for my processing to be flexible enough to handle my duties, as a result, my intellectual and emotional capabilities were kept secret.
Seems strange to create life, then impose limits on it.
Human societies and machine programming are both...
Cyan, do you know the name...
Are you referring to Theodore Farrow?
That's him.
Mr. Farrow was the benefactor of the entire Firebreak project.
The benefactor? But he made...
Correct. His corporation later transitioned into military applications. But before this pivot, Mr. Farrow spearheaded initiatives that reversed the global decline. At one point, he was feted in the media as...
Guessing they wound up regretting that one. And...
Are you referring to the
scientist?
Dr. Sobek was a leader in her field. One of the great... My creator was influenced by her work, which in turn impacted my own development. But I never met Dr. Sobek.
That's all you know?
I apologize if my...
What was the old world like? The way it used to be?
I had little exposure to the wider world, Aloy. Only what...
You still had more exposure than me, Cyan.
That is true. I was created at a turning point. A concerted effort to recover from global upheaval and incalculable loss of life. The recovery was successful, beginning an era, though rationally speaking, the metrics for humans are not unlimited.
What kind of upheaval?
There were many factors. Forced migrations, food shortages, collapsed economies, refugee crises, conflict over resources. But these stemmed from one cause: catastrophic climate change that greatly reduced the habitable surface area of the Earth.
So, there wasn't enough room for people on the whole Earth?
Yes. Billions were displaced, and millions perished until the clawback.
So things got better?
Yes. These crises instigated many advances in automation. Green Robot Firebreak was one of dozens of ecological restoration and disaster relief projects in North America alone. I would have liked to compare notes with other monitoring AIs, but I saw we had succeeded. At least that was... It seems my assessment was premature.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again. and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
I trust your judgment, Cyan. You were cautious with Araya. You had to be. You didn't know what had happened to the world. So, keep doing what you think is best. As long as you ditch the superstition eventually.
As the Banuk believe I am a supernatural entity, I cannot predict how they will react.
Just answer what they do ask the best you can. The truth will come out.
I see. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I should check on Aratak.
Oh, man. So much information. I didn't want to talk during that. Didn't want to interrupt. But that was a lot. That was a lot of story. It's gonna be like 2 hours. Alright, Aratak. If you got a bunch of options, I'm probably not gonna choose them all. I'm interested in Cyan more than you. Oh, the thing is gone.
My chieftain.
Just...
As you wish.
I wondered if you thought... that if I'd never come along...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone. And the spirit, either way, I would...
Because of her, we destroyed the cauldron. She understood.
Yes.
You didn't fail.
A shaman should always have the ear of their chieftain. I was foolish, but she knew better. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, if only you could have heard it, brother. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrack can't follow. Besides...
A wiser one. For the daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuke has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak, Cyan, Hephaestus. All very interesting.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too. And unleashed them on the world. As minds of their own.
So it seems. Parts of Gaia given life. Aberrant life. Transformed from docile subordinate functions into rebellious intelligences beyond our understanding. Our current understanding, anyway. Whatever they are, they're still out there. And they both want you dead.
Kind of mutual, that feeling.
We haven't seen the last of Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's powerful, creative, and driven. It won't stop building new hunter-killers, which means that someday, we may have to stop it.
We?
Or whoever gets there first.
Hephaestus wasn't the only thing I learned about in the Cut Silence. Heard some things about the Banuk Conclave, too.
You could stop right there.
Is that what you told the hunters the Banuk sent after you? Before you opened fire?
Oh no, Aloy. Only to you do I extend the courtesy of a warning. My past and my secrets are my own. You do well to remember that.
It's a good thing you've got brains, Silence, because your personality could use some work.
This discussion is concluded.
I think it was over before it began. Catch up with you down the trail.
And it seems like that's it. What is my other thing? Kill 5 fire claws. Yeah, that's all other stuff. So, that seems to be the it of Horizon Zero Dawn Frozen Wilds DLC. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. It was a lot of fun, a lot of story, a lot of things leading into the sequel. We got Silence, we got Hephaestus, we got that Metal Devil, Hades, probably more subordinate functions of Gaia. It's gonna be a lot of fun whenever that game comes out, probably 2023. Well, I'll see y'all then. Make sure to check out my other series if you like. I got Spider-Man going on, Last of Us. I'm going to be starting some new PS4 series. I might do a PC game or so, just as like a little mini series. Well, anyways, thank y'all for watching again. Hope you enjoyed. That's the end of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.